So we started off the project around 4 weeks ago where we first got a group of kids together and we looked at CD production, how you start off with absolutely nothing and come to a point where you've looked at lyric writing, done vocal training, gone into a studio, looked at music production, then gone into a studio yourself and recorded vocals and had a look at how the music is added to this, and then come out with a final product, i.e. a track. And the kids themselves did 2 tracks. One was a religious prayer, which is the Japji Sabda part, which is right at the beginning of the album, and the second one is a track called Vaisakhi Mela, which talks about Vaisakhi, which is a harvest festival which happens in the Punjab in April every year.
This project is about making a CD for Vaisakhi.
We met somebody from DCS and we made a verse for a song.
हो मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए ओ हो मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए हो मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए ओ मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए ओ
And the verse is all about Vaisakhi, all about having a friend and our family.
In India, it's all about the harvest. That's why we celebrate it.
It's absolutely great. It's a cultural thing. They're learning about Vaisakhi, and it's something they probably wouldn't do in school.
So prior to all this workshop, we actually sat down, the 3 of us, and kind of planned it. And we also got Shin from DCS involved. We thought it'd be great to support the kids with writing the song and actually learning how to sing it. But the kids have actually enjoyed it and actually grasped the concept of what you see on TV, the hard work that actually goes on behind the scenes, and that was our main aim with this project.
The songs we sang were a Vaisakhi song and a prayer, the Akumkar.
O mera jaake pinga chutiye, oh. O mera jaake pinga chutiye, oh.
हो मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए ओहो
O mera jaake pinga chutiye, oh.
हो मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए ओहो
O mera jaake pinga chutiye, oh.
रल चटनी समोसे खाने
Lal chutney samosa khane,
मम्मी डैडी ना लगाइए गाने
mummy daddy na lagaye gaane.
हो मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए
O mera jaake pinga chutiye,
हो मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए ओहो
o mera jaake pinga chutiye, oh.
हो मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए ओहो
O mera jaake pinga chutiye, oh.
रल चटनी समोसे खाने
Lal chutney samosa khane,
मम्मी डैडी ना लगाइए गाने
mummy daddy na lagaye gaane.
हो मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए
O mera jaake pinga chutiye,
हो मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए
o mera jaake pinga chutiye,
हो मेले जाके पिंगा चुटिए
o mera jaake pinga chutiye.
3, 4.
In our Vaisakhi song, we had like a mix of different instruments. We had like the dol, the baja, the dolki, and I can't remember any of them. And we got to see how they actually laid on different instruments using waves.
Yeah, the main aim of this project was so that the kids get an experience of what actually goes into making a track. It's not just limousines and big medallions and shiny things. It's actually a lot of hard work. So I think they've got that concept, and I think they realise now that it's a lot harder than actually just, sitting there in a limousine and posing for a camera.
We've been practicing our voices we've been learning about how to breathe in and breathe out and how not to breathe in and breathe out.
Breathe in and out.
been slow and steady, the progression, to start off with basic workshops like Sonny was saying. We had Shin involved looking at vocal training and lyric writing, and starting off with a blank page and putting words together to make lyrics of a song, and then putting a melody to that, rehearsing, and then coming into the studio today. I think a lot of the kids found it really, really difficult to keep their attention span for the whole day. But we had different activities and stuff going on, so we're going into the studio on the recording side, then coming into the engineering booth as well, and so on. So it kept it interesting, and I think when we heard the final result, I was pleasantly surprised, I must say, because a lot of the times you don't hear what's going on with regards to the vocals. You hear it on the studio side of things, and you can hear the kids singing, and some of them are out, some of them are in, and you're taking it again and again and again, and then it's over to the engineers to basically chop and change and cut and paste and bring it all together into one finished track. And I think we had a really, really good result. We've still got a little bit more to go. We're going to have a look at actually designing the CD and putting it all together, putting a few more tracks on it, and then having a launch party later on in the year. So we're really looking forward to that.
When I go back and my friends ask me what I've done, I would say that I've been recording a song, and we went into a real studio and we recorded the actual version of the song.
When we were doing the project, I really liked it because it showed you how the studio worked, and it showed you how all the how you record it and how you show us, and how you talk to them.
I liked about the project is the headphones, so they could talk to you and tell you the mistakes you did.
I really enjoyed it because it felt like a once in a lifetime experience.
This project is fantastic.
This project is a lot of fun, and I've made a lot of friends.
It's great fun for the children, it's informative. They get to meet lots of other children as well, and I get to meet lots of parents, and we have a great time.
Yeah, and I think the kids really enjoyed the project due to the fact that we set them to go away, learn the tracks, and they actually did come back and they've learned it, and that's just credit to themselves.
I think another thing is because they wrote it themselves, they composed all the melody themselves, and then they played most of the instruments on themselves, so they feel it's their track, it's their thing, so they've grown attached to it as well.
I think it's been a good team effort. I'm really pleased with the kids. We had some doubts in the initial stages because we were talking about doing the tracks in English as opposed to Punjabi, because although some of them have Punjabi mother tongue, some of them don't, they're second, third generation. But I must say that the pronunciation of the words was really, really good. Some of the younger kids were struggling trying to put it all together at the right tempo, but it was really, really good. It's been a good team effort on the planning side, the recording side, the producing side. It's been a great thing to be involved with.